Farat was stirring his evening tea when the door to his small earth apartment exploded inward. Not knocked down, not kicked open. Exploded into a fine mist of molecular dust that settled like snow across his worn furniture. Through the dissipating cloud stepped Elsa, the Crimson Reaper of Andromeda, whose name caused entire star systems to surrender without firing a single shot. She stood 7 feet tall, her skin a deep azure blue that seemed to shimmer with contained energy. Biomechanical armor covered her shoulders and arms, pulsing with the violet light of compressed singularities. Her eyes, 4 of them arranged in a diamond pattern across her elongated face, locked onto Farat with an intensity that had preceded the extinction of civilizations. Farat blinked. "Set down his tea. Can I help you?" he asked. Elsa's translator implant crackled to life, her voice a harmonic blend of frequencies that made his teeth ache. "You are Farat Chen, human male, age 32, occupation elementary school teacher?" "That's me," Farat replied, pushing his glasses up his nose. "Though I'm guessing you didn't atomize my security deposit to check my ID." The warrior woman took 3 heavy steps forward, each footfall cracking the floorboards. She stopped precisely 1 meter away, close enough that Farat could smell ozone and something like cinnamon. Her primary eyes studied him while her secondary eyes scanned the apartment, cataloging every detail with tactical precision. "I have come," Elsa announced, her translator struggling with what sounded like reluctance in her native tongue. "To learn from you." Farat waited for the punchline. When none came, he laughed, a short, nervous sound. "Learn from me? I teach 8-year-olds how to multiply fractions. You've conquered 47 galaxies. The math doesn't add up." Elsa's expression shifted, something that might have been frustration crossing her alien features. She reached into a dimensional pocket in her armor and withdrew a holographic projector. With a gesture, she activated it. Images filled the room, battles glorious and terrible. Elsa standing atop mountains of defeated enemies. Fleets burning in the void, planets surrendering. Victory after victory after victory spanning 3 centuries of unbroken conquest. Then the images changed. A child, human, no more than 7, standing before a bully twice her size. The footage came from a school security camera, grainy but clear enough. The bully pushed the smaller child. She fell, got up, was pushed again, fell again, got up, over and over, until finally the bully walked away, frustrated and confused by prey that refused to stay down. "This was your school," Elsa said. "Your student. Maria Gonzalez, age 7. I have observed her for 3 months. She has been pushed down 147 times. She has stood up 147 times. No warrior training. No genetic enhancement. No battle rage, just determination." Farat recognized the footage now. Maria, sweet kid, struggling with reading but never gave up. Had some trouble with Tommy Burke, the class troublemaker, but she'd handled it. "She's a good kid," Farat said simply. "She is impossible." Elsa's voice resonated with something between awe and fury. "I have broken warlords with a fraction of that punishment. I have shattered the will of warriors bred for combat across 10 generations. I have studied every military philosophy across 1,200 species, and none of them explain your species' fundamental refusal to accept defeat." She deactivated the hologram and turned her full attention back to Farat. "I have conquered galaxies. I have never been defeated. And yet I have studied human history and I am terrified." "Terrified?" Farat echoed. "Of us? We barely made it to Mars." "You barely made it to Mars," Elsa corrected. "With primitive chemical rockets after 2 world wars nearly destroyed your species, while dealing with climate change, disease, and political chaos. Any sane species would have given up 1,000 times. You didn't. You don't. You never do." She began pacing, her armored feet creating a rhythm of destruction across his floor. "Do you know what happens when I conquer a species? They surrender. They adapt. They accept their place in the new order. It's logical. It's efficient. It's how the universe works. But humans?" She stopped, facing him again. "Humans lose battles and start guerrilla wars. Lose those and write songs about resistance. Lose everything and teach their children to remember. Your species has been enslaved, scattered, bombed, plagued, and nearly extinguished dozens of times in your own history. And you always come back. It's not logical. It's not efficient. It's unstoppable." Farat considered this, taking a sip of his now cold tea. We call it stubbornness. My grandmother called it too dumb to quit. I call it the most dangerous force in the universe, Elsa said quietly. And I have come to learn it before my empire encounters your expanding colonies. Because when you reach the stars in force, when you bring this insane persistence to galactic warfare. She paused, her translator struggling with the emotion. Gods help us all. Farhat scratched his head. So you want me to teach you how to be stubborn? No. Elsa's voice softened, became almost vulnerable. I want you to teach me why. Why you stand up. Why you try again. Why you never ever stop. Because if I'm going to face an entire species of beings like Maria Gonzalez, like you, like every impossible human I've studied, I need to understand what drives you. And maybe, she added so quietly that Farhat almost missed it, I want to learn how to be that brave. Farhat looked at the most dangerous being in the universe standing in his destroyed doorway and saw something he recognized from his classroom every day, someone asking for help. Too proud to beg but desperate to learn. He smiled. Well, it's going to cost you a new door. And probably dinner. You destroyed my tea. Elsa's 4 eyes widened. You accept? Sure, Farhat shrugged. Fair warning, though. I teach the same way I was taught. We start with the basics. Tomorrow, you're coming to my classroom. If you can survive a day with 30 human 8-year-olds, you'll understand everything about our species. For the first time in 3 centuries, the Crimson Reaper of Andromeda felt genuine fear and, surprisingly, excitement.